Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. This is dope lead in Atlanta. Credit cards and the scammers. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for joining the mainstream. I'm Bye Bye Money. Pandas, are you ready? TGIF. It's the last rep. It's the last set, Pandas. This is when you go your hardest. This is when you focus the most. This is when you stick to the plan the hardest. Pandas, we're going to get it today. TGIF. It's the last trading day of the week before the weekend. Let's get it, Pandas. Let's get it. This channel is a jump scare channel. Pure jump scares. Hello, hello, hello. Is my mic loud? I'm like redlining. I'm redlining. Check, check. Check, check. I don't know, my mic. Hello. Microphone. Check, 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 check. Check, check. We good? I don't want to blow your eardrums up. All right, all right, all right. I think we got it. I think we're all dialed in here. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Make sure you scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. For every like, a new panda is born. By the way, pandas, you guys might be a panda, might not even know it. Mic is loud, it's better. All right. Thanks. Let me know, let me know. Pandas, we're going to get it today. Top left of your screen, you guys can see where we are on our journey to 100K. It's been about, we've had these accounts alive for about 1 month. About 1 month. I mean, that's a good sign, right? It's a good sign. We're basically, if you guys remember, we crawled out of a $4,000 hole, and now we're back up. We're all the way back up here. So, pandas, things are looking good, right? Clear skies ahead, as long as we stick to the plan. First step, always, make sure you know the market cycle. Second step, trade with the market cycle. Third step, find a setup that goes with the market cycle. Go for one-to-one risk rewards for the minimum. Trade only one contract. These are the rules, pandas. These are the rules. Quick look at the daily chart. I mean, we got a rocket ship going upwards here. And by the way, for news, Jerome Powell is apparently speaking. I don't know. Maybe he's just reading his diary at this point because nothing's happening in the market. I'm not sure what impact that's going to have, but right now not much has happened. Got a huge drop here with virtually no follow through, which makes it feel like it's wanting, right? It looks like it wants to have one more follow through. Look at the 10,000 tick chart. It's a solid bear bar ending on its low. You're thinking follow through of some sort. Not much was given, so you're thinking maybe second to short on the 10,000 tick chart can lead to another push down. Which means we got Big Mama set up here. I may trade it with more than one contract because I kind of like it. But other than that, I don't know. I kind of like the Big Mama here. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. Good morning, pandas. Good morning. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat if you are watching. Black Light Gypsy, good morning. It's good to have you back, brother. Hugh, good morning. Charles Wilson, welcome. David WB, welcome. Black Light, not all holes are bad. 100% that is true. 1000% that is true. Some holes are delightful. Have you heard of donut holes? Those are amazing. Mike G, good morning. YL, good morning. I appreciate the flattering. I guess you love pandas. Tate, GM, happy Friday. TGIF, Emmanuel White, Grand Rising. Hey, that's another way to put it. Rock runs. Do you still have drawdown rules on those accounts? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like the ones that are created by the actual, like by Apex, or one that I create for myself. You guys ever put a hole in a cheese pizza? No comment. Jeff, good morning. Wow. Wow. Um, I have a personal drawdown rule, $1,000, and I stopped trading. Right. I realize if I'm down 1,000, just sit back, try to recover the next day, because when you're down 1,000, you still with these like 150K accounts, if you even though you're down 1,000, you can still have a lot of threshold left. You have like $4,000 threshold left, so being down 1,000 is not too bad. Like on the 50K accounts, being down 1,000 is a lot, right? Especially if you made some profit that day, and all of a sudden you're down 1,000 from the beginning of the day, like your starting account balance of the day. Then yeah, that's pretty detrimental. It's pretty hard to recover from that. I'm gonna take the 10,000 tick second entry short here, and also part of Big Mama. Let's see. All right, 10,000 tick. Second entry short forming here. Coming after a huge bear bar. You're thinking some follow through. High likely chance we break this low. But market hasn't opened yet. Do I want to be in a trade during market? With this setup, yeah, I actually like it. I like it a lot, actually. Plus, it might give you a second attempt on Big Mama here. Let's get a decent signal bar, though. Okay. Potential here, second to short, 10,000 tick chart. I'm going to take it. I could look for retracement if I want to be a little bit greedy here. I feel like I can get a retracement easy. The Apex accounts, yeah. Look at the top left of the screen. You can see I put the threshold amount and also the count balance. So you can see both of them. You can see exactly how much threshold I have left on my accounts. Okay, Booker. Blue 7 PAs Wednesday night. I mean, Wednesday was wild, right? That's FOMC day. That's absolutely a wild day. So it makes a lot, a lot of people, I think, blew their accounts on Wednesday, to be honest. Market's about to open. Okay. Market's about to open here.
10,000 tick trap.
Jumping back to the 2,000 tick chart here. I'm gonna take a big mama if we get it. About 3 more minutes until market opens. Pandas, I hope you guys are doing well. One of my PAs was 55 days old. Wow, that is a dinosaur when it comes to PA counts. I mean, that's amazing. Were you able to get any payouts from that one? Or were you just trading super conservative, just like micros the whole time? No, which both are not bad, right? Like, I respect it. I respect anything like that you can keep alive for 55 days. If you're trading micros for 55 days, like I respect that. Especially if they're 50K accounts, because it actually makes sense to use micros. I'm gonna try to time this here, this limit order. Okay. Market's about to open 2 minutes. Just getting ready for this. Okay. It's not necessarily the most bearish thing, but wow. All right. Keeps pushing up. This is what I'm seeing 10,000 tick chart, right? Like I'm getting this ready to put a limit order here, but it's kind of far away now from it. 1 more minute till market opens. Let's get some volatility today, pandas. Shall we? No, getting myself out of a hole, but I was within $500 of payout. That's really good. That's really good. That's good though. Like the fact that you had the mental capital to like try to get out of a hole for 55 days. That's actually amazing. But to be honest, it's almost better to like if you're in a hole for that long, like it's almost better to start over because you basically like it's so cheap, right? Like when you get like 90% off or 80% off, the accounts are so cheap. It's almost worth just like resetting and just especially we got news plays when you can just trade the news and get PAs within 1 day, right? With the promos, it's almost worth instead of trying to get out of the hole, just to start over. So it's my 2 cents, but my 2 cents are worth less than 2 cents, especially with inflation. We're pushing up here, 10,000 tick chart right to the Tony EMA. Whoa. To the Tony EMA here. Okay. I mean, I got Big Mama set up here. Curious to see what happens if we got to break a trend new high here. Okay.
10,000 tick trap.
10,000 tick. Looking for a second entry short on the 10,000 tick still. The 5-minute fills the gap, right? There was like a small little teeny gap. Fills it immediately. Interesting. Okay. Not sure. Not exactly sure what's happening here. Still inclined to go short here because of 10,000 tick. Still want to take this short here. Pushing down pretty hard now. Still want the short. Looking for it.
$10,000 trap.
In this trade, got a small retracement, 10,000 tick, beautiful looking signal bar, and I'm thinking we're gonna come back down to test and make a new low here, pandas. It's a nice looking signal bar too. I'm thinking we're making a new low, pandas. Really nice looking signal bar. It's like a perfect second entry short here. Right off the 20 MA on a downtrend. Huge, right? Huge bear bar here. You're thinking some follow through. I'll take it. I'll take it. You want a stronger push than that, though. Getting a little sus now. It's getting a little bit sus. Okay. It's not the push that you want, really, right? It might actually trap, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna hold it. What's my risk here? It's actually less than 5 points. It's a good setup in my opinion. Got this super strong bear bar. We could also be creating a wedge, right? 1, 2, 3. Pushes down, so it could reverse here as well. Though I want the trap, I don't. I mean, it's beneath the 20 MA at this point, and if it gets me, it gets me. But I like the trade itself. I'm just gonna stick with it here. Right, the follow through was terrible. Trap does trigger, but beneath the 20 MA. If it does reverse here, it is what it is. Let's take the hit. I like the setup a lot to go short here. You got this super strong bear bar. You got a second entry short right after 20 MA. And I think we're going to make a new low. You know, that's like a very standard target to hit to retest this low here. We'll see, though. Pandas, thoughts and prayers on this super sus trade now. Ooh. I don't know about this one. Diamond Cojones is activated. Diamond Cojones right now. Super Diamond Cojones training. All my life I've been training for this moment. For my Diamond Cojones to carry me through. Bill 7, welcome, welcome. Scalp that like button, pandas. We are in a sus trade now. Has gone awry. Everything wrong that could go wrong is happening. The trap triggers. We're now kind of trading slightly above the 20 MA. Ooh, Diamond Cojones, pandas. Diamond Cojones activated here. Let's hold it. Let's hold it, pandas. Let's hold it. Oh, that's not good. I most likely lose this trade. I mean, it's just a second entry short, pandas, off the 20 EMA. And the signal bar is really nice. And right before it, you get this huge bear bar. The market cycle, I mean, I could see it being a little bit like weird. I mean, it's actually confusing. It's basically expanding or something like this. Kind of looks like this at this point. I don't know, something like this. So it could reverse here, back up here, and come back to the trading range. Trading range actually is still activated, still active, or still valid. Trading range still developing here, so we know it's still, the market still believes it's in the trading range. Ooh, this is tough, pandas. I don't know if we're gonna survive this one. It's real tough. I don't know, pandas. It doesn't look good for us. I'll just say that much. Or whenever you get reversed like this, it's never really a good sign. Never a really good sign. But had potential. Had really good potential to basically make a new low here. And re-trigger Big Mama, which what we got. We have more contracts waiting here. But it's looking sus. It's looking more and more sus. You know, thoughts and prayers. That's it. That's all I can ask for. Diamond Cojones time, pandas. This is when all that training of punching yourself repeatedly in the cojones finally worth it. I just don't like how this is like two pretty strong bull bars. I almost just want to get out thinking this might be an uptrend now. Right, you got two bull bars here. Forget that second entry short. You got just two bull bars. Like solid bull bars ending near their highs. That's like enough, man. I should maybe abort this trade.
Five-minute trap.
Yeah, it's gonna get me here, huh? Ouch. Yeah, the two bull bars I should have just maybe gotten out here and just take a small loss, like $100 loss instead of a $241 loss. It is what it is, though, pandas. I mean, we got a small retracement. We reduce our risk a little bit there, so it's all good. I mean, I gotta try. Second entry short, beautiful signal bar, 10,000 tick chart. It is what it is. It is what it is, pandas. What can you do?
10,000 tick trap.
You know what you do, pandas? You brush it off and you move on, pandas. You brush it off and you move on. Any pandas here that grew up with Viva La Bam, Jackass, CKY? What's CKY? And will practice punching their cojones. I know Jackass and all of that. That was like MTV, like before YouTube. That was like our entertainment. Moashi trade morning. I mean, Steve-O is still kind of like he has a social media presence now. Steve-O. Okay. Takes me out almost to the tick here. I don't know if I have a setup here though. It does end up pushing hard now. After takes me out. Basically double top.
Tick trap.
I don't have a setup though. Don't really have a setup. Give me fail second entry long, I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll make up the money I lost plus more probably if I get a fail second entry long here in this area. Napoleon Dynamite. Drug free too. Man, the first I should not even like say the title. I'll call it Jack Abs. Jacked Abs. I don't like cussing, okay? I don't like saying bad words, okay? I'm sorry. But I'll call it Jack Abs. But basically, the first Jack Abs, whew, that was just so ridiculous that people out there would do the things that they did. I think the one that like traumatized me was when, I'm not sure if it was in the first one, I think it was, but when they got a porta potty and they like attached it to a bunch of bungees, and basically I forget who it was. I think it was Steve-O, but I don't know who it was, either that or Johnny Knoxville. I'm not sure which one. But one of them was in the porta potty, and then they launched a porta potty on a bungee, so it's like bouncing back and forth, and all of the substances in the porta potty is just going all over them, like in their mouth and everything. I just don't know how they didn't get sick from that. But they're like, you know, they went to the doctors, got like tetanus shots. But I remember that traumatized me because I just, it's unbelievable that someone did that and they record themselves doing that. It's crazy. That and giving themselves paper cuts between their fingers. They're giving themselves paper cuts between, like, in the webbing of their fingers. They were giving themselves paper cuts there with like manila envelopes. Oh, they're giving themselves paper cuts, and then they would open their mouth and they'll give themselves paper cuts on the edge of their mouths, like on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know where your mouth, like your lips, where they connect, the bottom lip and upper lip, they gave themselves paper cuts. Oh my, I can't. The fat guy suit and then someone drinking it. Oh my. That makes my stomach kind of churn. Oh no. Why would you say that? Oh. That's it's making me feel a little uneasy, I'm not gonna lie. Can you imagine drinking? It'd be so warm and like salty. Just knowing that it came out of someone else's body. All the bacteria and oh my. Whew. Okay. All right. You know what? Thinking about that makes me losing that trade not so bad.
10,000 tick trap.
All right, give me a fail second entry long here. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it for a small swing here, but market is really really not wanting to give, right, breaking above a previous candle high. They really don't want to give that fail second entry long here, unfortunately. I really don't want to trigger Big Mama like this either. It looks ugly. I would love a fail second entry long. I'll take it, but it's really not wanting to trigger the second entry long here. Okay, my trigger now. Okay, micro double top. Technically still hasn't triggered the second entry long here. Gilbert! Wow, Gilbert, you are the MVP of the week. Gifting 5 more subs out of nowhere. Gilbert, the legend, has returned. He gifts 5 memberships before even saying hello. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Goodness gracious. I'm so thankful. I mean, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Like, other than I cannot reiterate how this is the best community on YouTube, verified. Wow. Wow. Yeah, let's get some bamboo now. Let's try to make up some bamboo here. Alright, we're going to enter this trade, hopefully. Fail second entry long. Keeping our stop losses small. All right. We're going to keep the correct stop losses here. We're going to get a pretty big push down if we can get it. Gilbert, I appreciate it. I don't know. Did this guy win the lottery? He's just feeling so generous. Thank you so much. You guys should be thanking Gilbert. Let's get some bamboo. Maybe create that second entry short. I'll also take a second entry short here. If it triggers a second entry short, I'll also take that into Big Mama for a second attempt on Big Mama. I'd rather just get little paper cuts here and there, right? I'd rather just get the little paper cuts. I could technically like move my stop loss way up here and then just play with it, but I'd rather just get the small paper cuts and keep re-entering the setups if I like it, if I like my premise. I still like my premise a lot here. Even more so. Starting to push down a little bit. ANDR is back. He's spreading conspiracy theories right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row. Okay, a little bit choppy. Just give me a strong push down right here, please. Just give me a strong push down right here. That'll be amazing. I'm not gonna lie, the fall throughs are a bit weak here, but let's see if we get it. All right, inside bar. I'm not sure what's happening here. Andrew is the one. Stock twits FUD. Basically, he's that guy. He's that guy. Pandas, let's try not to get stopped out here. That'd be great. Great not to get stopped out here. One time, pandas, one time. One time here, one time. All right. That's not good. That looks pretty terrible. One time, pandas. Come on. We see one time here. If I do get stopped out, I will enter again on the second to short. And this is just stopping me out every time, huh?
5-minute
All right.
trap.
Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. It got super choppy right there. Interesting. Like super choppy. If the setup for the second short doesn't look good, it'd be hard for me to take, right? We got a strong bull bar like that ending on its high. It's hard for me to take the second to short. It really is. Whoa, especially the big push like that. Right, this is why I'm okay with just taking the paper cuts instead of putting my stop loss way up here for the swing trade. I just take the paper cut, and if I still have a good setup, I think afterwards, and I'll take it. But, jeez, this is above the 20 MA. What's happening here? This is above the 20 MA, but I'll try again. It's above the 20 MA, but I'll try again. I never take trades above the 20 MA, and we're about to see why. We're about to see why. I typically don't like to take trades above the 20 MA. Okay. Maybe I have to take it with a lower high. Alright, not interested anymore looking like this. Not interested. If it does push down here, it is what it is. I won't be able to capture it. Just the setup is not there for me. Lower high, maybe. Right, if we get a lower high, like coming off a trend line like this, right, we get a pushed out and then a lower high, then maybe. Then maybe. But right now as it stands, it's hard for me to take this trade. Right, we're above the 20 MA. It's like pretty strong push up here. Lost 2 in a row, but the trades I took, I don't even mind, right? Like the 10,000 tick, you had a nice looking second just short here. Ends up almost tick shotting me. 2,000 tick chart, we got a trap trade heading down to a very obvious target, right? Making new low here. So I also not mad about that. Again, this trend line is being created, right? It's not official yet. We need to break this low before we get a pivot, right? Once we break the low of this candle, then it's a pivot. Ooh. I don't know, pandas. I mean, I'm glad I got out of the trade. It is what it is, right? You just take the small hit. You just take the small hit.
Five-minute trap.
Might have a trap trade here. Do I like the trap trade, pandas? Do I even like the trap trade here? I don't even know. I don't even know. Do I like the trap trade here? I don't know. Not really. Not really. Do I like the trap trade here? Is this something like this where it's like a break of trend, new low? Something like that? Is this a trap trade here? Do I like the trap here? I think a failed trap. That's what I'll take. Jeez. Is the trap trade actually good here? The trap looks decent. Trap actually looks decent. The setup itself looks pretty good. Right, that's like exactly how you want your trap to look. Right, you push just a little bit above the 20 MA, retraces back to 20 MA, and then your trap triggers. That's like picture perfect trap is what you're looking for. Something like that. Fortunately, I don't have to skip it. I'm going to skip it. I'm sorry, pandas. Marcus Vaughn skunking a Emini, so Apex doesn't know he's flipping contracts. Mrs. Panda dropping off some panda treats for me. What is going on, pandas? Do I want this trap? Do I want it? It's a trap.
Five-minute trap.
That kind of made it easy for me to skip this trap, but it may work out. But because of this strong bear bar, I'm going to skip it altogether. Not sure what to make of this, pandas. I'm going short. Is this a good signal bar here? Nope. Skip it. Decent push up now. Maybe something like this, actually. Bouncing off this trend line now. Making a new high. Jeez. Yeah. All right. Huh. We're down 2 trades, but we can make it up in 2 trades. One trade at a time, Bandas. Once we get a good grasp of the market cycle, I think we're good. We're gonna be Gucci. Is this a triangle that's forming here? Don't know. Just go short here for kicks and giggles. I need a lower high. Give me a lower high at least. Decent strong bull bar. Any near its high. Keeps pushing up. It's a weird looking triangle now. Alright, doesn't really fit the triangle. Doesn't really fit the bill here at this point. David Lim asks, so when the 4 box appears near the top of a bar, trapped traders, does it mean that we should open a buy or sell position in this scenario? You should actually set a bearish position if it's in the right context. It's an L4 setup. So we got four pushes up now. And that sets us up for L4. Which basically is a 4th entry short. Should be going short here, but the context I don't think makes sense right now. Right, we're in an uptrend, so you stay away from that. If we got 4 pushes up into a resistance, then maybe. But right now there's no resistance here. It's just kind of in no man's land. It's hard to tell what's going to happen. But this is L4 setup here. So this may, if this triggers, this may actually push hard. I'm actually looking for a lower high, potentially, right, for a failed breakout of this triangle. Right, also hit on the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick chart, strong bull bar. So this could be an uptrend now. I don't know. L4 triggers here. We could be going long. This could just be an uptrend now. Right, the 10,000 tick chart actually has a trading range. Believe it or not. Yesterday we were trading like this, but the trading range on the indicator said, we're still in a trading range, and you're wondering, no, we're not. We're in an uptrend, and then lo and behold, boom, comes back down to the bottom of the trading range on the 10,000 tick chart, and that trading range is still active. We could technically come back up to the top of the trading range. The L4 does trigger here. Let's see if we get. I mean, we got to get underneath the 20 EMA. That's the main thing. If we don't get underneath the 20 EMA, it's hard to go short. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. Kind of feels like a double top. We got a wedge top here, and then basically retest this wedge top. That's what it looks like. Like a wedge top here, and then retest double top here. That's what it kind of looks like. We're starting to get underneath the 20 MA. So if we get a lower high setup underneath the 20 MA, I may consider it. Currently just in this channel though. Right, as long as we're like in this channel, then we're gonna presume, right, we're not gonna trade against that. We're gonna just presume that this channel is still valid. Interesting. It's confusing, pandas. It's not super clear what's happening. We had an inside bar setup here, and it didn't quite reach the 1-to-1, so traders are still stuck in this trade. And now we're reversing here off the 20 MA. Interesting. Powell is talking. I'm not sure if he's still talking. He started at 9 o'clock. He started at 9 a.m. Okay, decent push down. Right, this is the L4 setup I was talking about. Right, after 4 pushes up, people went short here. I didn't like it because I wanted more confirmation on that setup. But people trade stuff like this. 4 pushes up. Give me a lower high, I'll try. Give me a lower high, I'll do it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Give me a lower high and I'll try it. Long? This is tough, pandas. I don't know. Whew. Lower high setup. I said I'll take it. I'm a panda of my word. I'm a panda of my word. I'll say I'll take the lower high, and here I am taking the lower high. Let's see what anything comes of it. I'm a panda of my word. Pandas. It's looking good. I mean, this looks like it wants to crash. This looks like it wants to sink. I'm just trying to take it out at the bottom of the trading range, marked by the trading range indicator. Oh boy. This is bouncing here? I hope not. I surely hope doodly do it don't. I was able to make a 1-to-1 at least on that. I was actually able to make 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points. Yikes. Maybe I held too much. Maybe I should have scalped it because of the trading range price action. The potential good winners becoming a loser. I mean, you got the 2 bear bars in a row, ending on their low. I feel like I didn't have much reason to sell or to close. I feel like every reason to hold it. At least to the bottom of the trading range. At bottom of this cluster. Maybe triggering Big Mama here. Strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart as well. Hey. This is a big old triangle, huh? Right, we hit the bottom of the triangle, actually bounced right off of it. Makes me wonder, are we gonna actually break through it? Ooh, that's good. That's good news. If we trigger this trap, that'd be something else. Come on, come on. One time. Give me a nice push down here. I think the market cycle says no, right? Market cycle is just trading range. Alright, it's looking more sus now for me. Such a small risk, I don't mind it, but unfortunate. I could have made 3 points, which would have been decent. I can still skunk this trade if I don't like it at all. Well, my risk is so small, I don't mind the potential big move down it can have here. I think the risk reward is worth. We're chilling, we lose it, move on. Oh man. I guess I could have I wanted to get to the bottom of the trade, and I just saw these bare bars. I didn't feel like I had to close my trade, and now lo and behold, I'm wondering, will I even make a profit on this trade anymore? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder ever since they got Wyland and Trace by Matt, if they're like cracking down on approvals. I feel like that's what happened. I think for me, actually, once they started doing the 1 day to pass, I feel like that's when they started really cracking down. Once they put the 1 day to pass promos out, I feel like they really started cracking down on approvals, and really started looking at the consistency rule, 30% consistency rule. For me, I feel like that's when things started to change. All right, let's trigger this trap. Come on, one time. Should I raise this to up here? Ooh, okay. Might have the trap trigger. All right. Whatever happens here happens. This trap is in my favor. Okay, decent push down. See if we can get more than that. A lot more than that, please. Kellyanne says, I think we're in a range, so why stop should get you the win. It's true. It's true. When you're in range, surprisingly, what you're supposed to do is actually have a wide stop. And you're like 90% chance to at least come up break even on every trade. Because that's what trading ranges are, right? Eventually, it comes back to your price if it's a trading range. Decent push down here. Let's hold it. Diamond Cojones activated. It honestly looks awkward, right? It looks like it needs another push down here. It looks like it needs another push down. That's what it looks like it's trying to do here. Okay. Coming back to this magenta line here. I don't know if I want to fight through another reversal at this point. I'm going to protect my entry here. My capital. It's just going to be a risk-free trade. Or I'm taking my risk off, essentially. I don't know if I really want to hold through another reversal here. Because at that point, this could just reverse. I don't know if I want to hold through that again. To be honest. I think it's now or never at this point. It's now or never, pandas. Now or never. I kind of want to win big here. I can take a little win here. Just a little victory. Little base hit. But it's now or never for me here. Nah, I think I'm going to hold it. I think it's worth. I think this has the potential of a huge flush down right now. And I want to be part of it. I want to partake, pandas. But if it does reverse here, I don't think it's... I think that, you know, it's now or never for me here. If it doesn't do it here, it's just... I don't want to be part of it. It's just too sideways if you don't break out here now. I'm not sure what's happening. I just feel like either I make no money on this trade or we get a lot of money on this trade. That's just what I'm thinking at this point. Either we make no money or a lot of money. Again, I can make 3 points off of this. Slipping. Just why? Why? Just break down already, jeez. Give me my 3 points. So annoying. It's not gonna give me points. It's not gonna give me any money here. Can you please, one time, just do something? Why do we do this all day, every day? So frustrating. Like, just no follow through whatsoever. Just, I mean, we knew it was in trading range. Whatever. I'm out.
Target build.
It's so frustrating, pandas. I don't really care. I'm out. I'll just take my small bamboo. I'll take my 2 points. Not even 2 points. I'll just move on. Whatever. It's so frustrating. I don't want to see this bounce all the way back up and then take me out, and for me not to see anything. When I see this at the bottom of a trading range, right, bear bar with no follow through and bull bar straight up with some follow through, I don't want to mess around and find out. You know what I mean? It's just so annoying, so frustrating. Whatever. I got my 2 points. I could have got 4 points, but I take my 2 points. I really thought we're gonna just trigger Big Mama here. So in my mind, I was like, why would I close my trade here when we create a strong bear bar, right? That looks like this, where we can't even test the previous day's low. Like in my mind, at least we're gonna test this, but instead we start to reverse here. So I don't want anything to do with the pandas. Woo! I'm just saying, pandas. I'm just saying. It's just like, this is how I feel. Tilted.
10,000 tick trap.
Pandas, I'm sorry. I miss the days of old. I miss the days of crazy volatility. I miss 2020s. I miss the pandemic volatility. I don't miss the pandemic, But I miss the volatility the pandemic brought. Goodness gracious. It's just look at the 5 pandas, look at the 5-minute chart. Look at this. Look at this trash. Look at the PA that's being developed right now on the 5-minute. Alberts is making money somehow on this. But not me. Definitely not me. No, wants to push down. It's so choppy, pandas. I don't know. I don't know if I even want Big Mama here. To be honest. David, you are peering into the future. You need to tell me what happens next. Can you imagine if someone actually has like an entire bar ahead of you? You could literally become a millionaire, and I could become a millionaire today. If I knew the next bar, the outcome of the next bar, I will become a millionaire today. I don't know, man. I don't care. I don't care what happens here. If I lose this or win this, I'll just... Whatever happens, happens. I mean, it looks like people are buying with limit orders, right? That's why I don't want to take Big Mama here, because it looks like people are buying with limit orders here, selling up here, and it's just making like a channel downwards. This is why I don't want Big Mama, because the price action right now is telling me that, you know, it's just people are going to buy when we break this low here. This is what it looks like. David Lim, watch in 2x speed. Make sure your live button is red, and then watch in 2x speed. You should only have like a 3-second delay. I'm pretty close to live as possible. Can you imagine if you just knew the next bar? If like you knew the next bar here would just be like a green bar, then max contracts every trade, perfect trading, 100%. If I had the ability to see 3 seconds into the future, I would be trading futures. I'll probably trade a NAS. If you see even 3 seconds into the future, that's all you need. Of course it like spooks me out of the trade, shakes me out, and then does this, comes back to here, and I don't know. It's just held onto the trade. Make money or lose money, that's it. Or I could have, I wasn't going to lose any money, but I didn't want to lose my profits that I gained. Apparently I already did. So what's the difference at this point? The 10,000 tick chart looks like it wants to smash. Just wants to smash downwards, right? Boom, boom, double top, boom, and breakthrough. That's what it looks like it wants to do here. SKS. Any reason why you trade ES, not NQ? Well, everyone, there's already a bunch of
10,000
streamers
tick
who
trap.
trade NQ. Al Brooks uses ES. I'm using ES. But other than that, I mean, it's the most liquid market in the world. It's the most liquid instrument in the world. But I mean, sometimes I think about going to NQ because the volatility is more, and you can find more scalps there. They're not as much money, but I mean, I guess the same amount, right? The volatility is a lot higher, but also the amount of leverage is less. So you have, you know, it's kind of like they're pretty much around the same thing, I think. It's more opportunities. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should trade to NQ. Pushing up. Trap trade here. Ah, so tempting just to go short. In this trade. All right. Oh, let's see what happens, pandas. Let's see what happens. Hansman had the diamond cojones. I wish I had it too. I wish I had them too, but I did not hold. Micro triple bottom here. Incredible. I don't know. Gilbert said he switched to NQ, but watches me trade. Watches me lose money on the ES, and he trades opposite on the NQ. That's guaranteed way to make money, especially in days like today.
10,000 tick trap.
The last trade of the day. Let's see if we can make something of it. The 2.5 target is just perfect every time. I'm gonna hold this, pandas. The 2.5 target though is like perfect, right? 2.5, it starts bouncing off. Perfectly. 2.5. The reason why I want to hold it is because of the 5-minute chart with the strong bear bar. So I'm thinking we're going to have some follow through on this bear bar, the 5-minute chart. If not, if this reverses all the way up, it is what it is. But I'm willing to hold it for basically this swing here. It's 10,000 tick pivot high, essentially. I'm willing to hold it on this pivot, thinking we'll make lower highs, lower lows. And, yeah, at least one more set of lower highs, lower lows. But we'll see. I may lose 500 here. Just perfect though, right? That's why I go for 2.5 points. Almost perfect. One, is it two? It's exactly 2.5 points before it bounces.
10,000 tick trap.
I don't know, pandas. Yeah, I'm fine with whatever happens here. Make money or lose money. People sold the close. That's good news for me. They sold the close right when this bar finished. They sold the close. Hopefully there's not limit order bulls here. Sold the close here and keep selling the close. Hopefully, but we'll see. Give me a nice push down here. I love it. I would absolutely just love it if you give me a strong push down here now. Protecting my capital now. Easily the most annoying thing ever here if I get stopped out. Maybe setting yourself up for a second, just short. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I won't lose money, so I'm fine. Still expecting a decent push down here. Bye bye, bye bye money. That's the name. Still waiting for a big push down. I'm looking for a solid 5-minute sell to close bar here again after this one. Right, this was sell to close bar. I'm expecting another one here. Hopefully. I would hate to see this reverse here, take me out and then go down, right? Well, crease a second entry short. It looks like that's what it's going to do, though. The market's just very choppy today. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get much from this. Goes to 2.5 again. Inside bar is just super choppy right now. Ooh, this might be good, pandas. Right, the 5-minute. Hopefully always in short. Sorry, was I saying always in long? Always in short here. Sell the close. That's what I'm hoping, right? Bear bar and then bull bar. But right when this bull bar closed, they sold it. And hopefully when this bar closes, they'll sell it here, pandas. This is it. Go down. No, not up. Down. No, you. Oh, that's the wrong way, man. Yes. Yes. Sell the close. Bears, where are you at? There we go. Nice little push down here. Nice little burst down here. Alright, I'll end the stream after the end of this bar. Either I get stopped out or the end of this bar. Like, I want to see the end of this bar. I want to see this bar finish. I'm going to give it 5 minutes to finish this bar. Either it takes me out at break even +1, or we get a nice, maybe juicy move down here. Either way, we're going to let this bar finish. The fate is in the hands of the market. Let's see what happens. It's not looking good though. You would hope it just gives you a solid, just bare flush right now. But I want the bar to finish here. We're gonna let the 5 minute finish this bar. See what happens.
$10,000 tick trap.
Just let the bar finish. Let it cook. Let him cook. Gotta let it cook a little bit, pandas. Gotta let it cook. Let it cook a little bit. Let it cook, pandas. Let the candle cook. It's cooking, pandas. It's cooking. Just watch it just smash and just drip down. Just watch it. Just watch. It's going to happen. All the bears are just building up their positions here. Entering in with limit orders. They're just stacking it up like crazy, pandas. Just get ready. Just get ready, pandas. Get ready for the flush. Get ready for the huge flush. Get ready for the huge flush. It's going to happen at the end of the bar. We got 20 seconds on this bar. It's going to happen at the end of the bar. A huge flush to the downside. Just get ready. It's going to happen at the end of the bar. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flush! Ah! Where are you going? Stop it! Alright, I'm out. I let it cook. It didn't cook. It didn't do anything. I'm out. I'm down $20, pandas. What can you say? What can you do? We'll move on to the next day. We'll move on to Monday. We'll let the mental capital come back on the weekend. I was already tilted, pandas. I was already tilted out of my mind when this started to reverse on the 2,000 tick, 10,000 tick. When it started to reverse like this back up here, I just got out. My tray skunked it too early. I was already tilted. I'm out. You know, I'll take it. I'm down $20, pandas. Come on. I mean, we'll take it. Better than being down 300 some dollars. We're simply down $20 now, so all good. All right, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Just make sure you guys do something to restore that mental capital. What next week, pandas? We're gonna do better than this week. Yeah, we're gonna do better next week than we did this week. But we gotta do our due diligence, pandas. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys use BBM for 80% off. It ends next week, so take advantage of it while you still can. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. Have an amazing weekend as always. Happy trading. God bless. Bye.
Five-minute trap.